Hey! Hey guys, Josh again here, and I have some announcements! Yay! Alright, cut the music, I need to talk. Alright, first off, a question that I have been asked ever since Riot Central 2 aired. What is XAWW? Because I did air a preview for XAWW during the show. Pretty much, XAWW is kind of like UCT, sort of. How UCT is more fan-involved, where you can, like, ask to have certain people on the show that are fictitious characters that you like. XAWW is kind of like that, except it's created characters that aren't fictional characters, if that makes any sense. Pretty much kind of like, you know how Cole Williams is just from my brain. Well, I'm going to ask you what's on your brain, and I'll try my best to recreate it, and then I'll have whoever that is wrestle on XAWW. And another thing, XAWW is not going to be taking place on WWE 2K14, on account of the fact that I hate this game and I think it's a piece of crap. It's going to be taking place on a wrestling game that I actually like, SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. And I know you're probably wondering, why don't you just do WWE 2K18? We'll get to that. No, it's a game that I actually like. It's my favorite wrestling game, and I was thinking, well, why don't I just do a wrestling show on it? So this is what you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like it, then unsubscribe. And also, XAWW, it stands for Extremely Awesome Wrestling. Not Totally Awesome Wrestling, Extremely Awesome Wrestling, because I'm super creative. The next thing in our little news broadcast thing, I guess, a little change to the Let's Play versus format. Because the way I've been doing it so far is I just the footage that I record with me and my brother playing whatever game, a few edits here and there, and it's just the entirety of our playthrough or versus or whatever. Well, I want to stop doing that. I'm not going to stop with the Let's Plays and the versus altogether, but I want to change it up a little bit because honestly, not everyone has time for a 30-minute video where half the video is funny. So I was thinking, I might as well just cut out the unfunny parts and just leave in the funny parts of whatever game we're playing. So it's going to be a best of Let's Play and best of versus montage from now on. And honestly, I think it's about time I start doing this. I wish I would have thought of this sooner. So yeah, that's going to be a new thing. And a few minutes ago I mentioned WWE 2K18. Turns out, the reason why I've stayed with 2K14 for so long is because of one thing. Ever since 2K15, they took out the Create a Story Designer, you know, the thing I use for cutscenes. Well, they added it back to 2K18 right underneath my nose, so yeah, TAW might be moving to 2K18 soon. It's going to be more of a slow process thing. I'll upload some 2K18 matches with TAW wrestlers and some new faces every once in a while to just, you know, get your feet wet, get some water behind the ears.
What's with all these water analogies?
But anyway, so yeah, eventually, sometime after the next TAW pay-per-view, which I'll get to in a second, I will fully move to WWE 2K18. So, however, UCT is going to stay on 2K14 for the time being. And speaking of the UCT, the next UCT pay-per-view event, which is going to be Ascension, which is the Riot Central or WrestleMania of UCT, it's going to be in a few, after the next few episodes of TAW UCT. And the thing is, the reason why it's called Ascension is because on this show, since it's technically NXT, there are going to be people that are going to be called up to the main roster off of UCT. So that's why it's called Ascension, because they're ascending to the main roster. So the way this is going to work is that over the next few UCT episodes, there's going to be 10-man Royal Rumbles. And there's going to be 4 of them. And the 4 winners of those 4 Rumbles are going to go into a mini 4-man tournament at UCT Ascension. The winner of the first Rumble versus the winner of the third Rumble, and the winner of the second Rumble versus the winner of the fourth Rumble. And the winners of those 2 matches will face off, and the winner of that match will go to the main roster. So one person is going to be called up from one of the teams here on UCT. And pretty much after UCT Ascension, I'm doing away with the whole teams thing because it never really fits in anything. It's just good. I guess people are just going to be managing their stars, kind of the way I'm going to do XAW, where there's not really a team. It's just people that you manage, I guess. And I'll also have a draft, a lottery, all that fun stuff. We'll get to that when we come to it. And also, as far as that's just with the men. With the Femme Fatales, there's going to be 2 6-woman matches. I haven't decided if it's going to be a ladder match or an elimination chamber match or something, where the 2 women that win those matches, they'll go to UCT Ascension to face each other, and the Femme Fatale that wins that match gets promoted to the main roster. So that's all for UCT Ascension. And the final announcement of the video is the next TAW pay-per-view event. It is going to be TAW Aftershock. It's the fallout of Riot Central 2, and it is actually not going to be that far away. Usually I like to space out pay-per-views every 4 TAW actions. Well, after the next 2 episodes of TAW action, we're going to have Aftershock. So hopefully it'll be this time, I don't know, a few months from now. It's not gonna be as far away from each other as No Escape and Riot Central 2 was, which was a freaking year, which I did not mean, but still, it's gonna be much closer than normal, so look forward to that, and I do have big plans for Aftershock. And that's all for the announcement of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I guess that's my catchphrase now. Fun. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Kisses. That was a weird way to end it.